Hello, beloveds, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're returning. This is Sherry Mosley, and we're going to be doing our check-in for this beautiful new moon of September 17th, 2020. So, let's do a little conversation about this new moon. This new moon is definitely packing a punch. It is really following up what they said at the full moon, that the new wave of energy is coming, and what started at the full moon is now really pushing forward at this point with who are you, and are you aligned with that? What needs to be dropped right now? What do you really have to jump forward into? It's time. Okay, because the energy is shifting very, very quickly. And next year, it's kind of like you need to be in that place. Not that you don't always need to be in that place of your highest and best alignment, but this new moon is really, really calling all of us. So all of my guidance that I've been receiving has been saying the same thing of, step into who you really are, be who you really are, accept this, right? And so even if we are doing work that we're aligned with, like in my example, I know that the work that I'm doing is what I am aligned to do, but there is being aligned and then there is accepting it, right? And so wherever we're having any doubts, that is what is going to be pulled out or flushed up to us in this new moon. And it started before the new moon so that we could see it. So now with this new moon, we can really go, okay, I see what they're trying to tell me. I'm seeing what needs to be dropped off, or to be, dropped off. So it can be something material, and it can also just be something mental or energetic. A frequency that we are carrying that is no longer serving us, right? This is the process of ascension, but this new moon is just especially focused on this right now. For myself, it's manifested materially, where literally at the peak of Mount Shasta, my car, and those of us who are on the trip know that I had a rock interface with my car. And now my car that I've had for 13 years is rendered no longer usable. And this is a representation of, as we change, the material world that we're in changes. So I know this year a lot of people are going through a lot of that, whether you're moving, changing jobs, careers, and for me, I moved at the beginning of the year, and now I am being called to get a new car, which I actually had a precognition exactly of what car I'm supposed to get. And I've been trying to go around that a bit, but they're very sure of what I need to do. So this new moon is really pushing us into these new ways, these new paths. So enjoy the ride. It may be dismantling some things or rushing you along on other things. Okay, I guarantee you there's lots of signs and synchronicities to reassure you of the direction that you need to be going in. And if you're unsure, you can always check in with your own Akashic Enlightenment. The Akashic Enlightenment Gateway Prayer to your own Akashic Records and the Book of Truth is in my Akashic Enlightenment book, as well as the Origins of Humanity book. So this is a really good time to be checking in if you haven't been. So if you need personal assistance, you can contact me for that. So let's go ahead and connect with the Elohim, who are the beings that help us upgrade our physical manifestations, more aligned with our highest divine blueprint, working with the Council of Light. And the Councils of Light are those that are overseeing everything and the all that is, allowing us to stay aligned with the highest divine plan and bringing that into our physical manifestation form. All right. So we're just checking in now with this new moon for any of the upgrades, the light codes, and any ascension messages that they have for us. Ke shokotua na kate ke te ikiana kasha ke enokotua ke ana kate e kiona konokotua ne ke te ishiki itiare e kiana kate kotu no kotu ushukotu ara kate ene ke te ikiara kotua ne ke shiki ana kate e kiana ke shtukuru kotua ne e ke eti ana ne ke te kiasho kotu no ko ukotuane kotuane ke shiki ana katare kotu no ko Tonoko shiki tere kene kata eki ukuto ana kashaka katiara koto noko ukoate. Kotoana kate ki ana kashiki inikiti kiti unukoto tonokotoare eke shiki iti ana kashakatana. Katakanana ne shikoto noko toane keshiki ini kiata katare koto noko ukuata kotuana kate ke ishiki ana rokotuane toane ke eana katere tiano kotu noko otoate toate eshtikiara katana keshiki ini ki otoane terekiana kata aneneki etiana neke totoro ko okoana Kashana ke eti ikia akatane kokoto nuko ukoata. Akatana kata iki shiki ukoto nuko ukoata. Kishiki ana kashakana neke. Do not doubt who you truly are. You know what is true, and you know even when you are fighting against it. Don't. Kanakane ki iti kutunuku tunuku ukuata anakate ikane ke shiki inikutu kine iki ata anake etara ke etana kena kutu ana ke shiki iniki ana ne ke iti. There is no time, no space, no frequency left to play it small anymore. Kino kutuana kata eke ene kete e shiki ukutu nuku ukutu kutuana kete eke shiki nukutu. Iki itu kutuana kete ke shiki anakatara kutuane ke shiki anakata. This leads to distractions based on fear and security, and these frequencies are leaving. Kinoko tuona kata ki iti ki ine ki shiki ana karakate ine ke shikiru kutu nukutu kete eke ana kata ke shiki ana ike iti ki iti ki ine ki otu kutu ana ke hatakata ka shiki nuku Kishikuto nuku kutu nuku atana ekete ketene ketu kutuare eke ashakanene katana kutu ukuata kotu ata katene keshikia. Staying in those frequencies will become feeling very stagnant and not who you truly are. And a restlessness will begin, and other things will then be brought in to distract from that restlessness, as well as a conversation of convincing yourself of these ways that seem more stable, but that are really based from a place of fear. Ke ine ko tunu ko toere eke shiki anakate eke anako tono ko este kara aneneke neke o tunu ko tuana kate kete ikiata ketiata katasha keneke kotunu ko anakate ete iki iti anakate kete ikio toku tuaneke Tiakotua no kata eke te e shiki orokotu. Te shi iki ana katana ke e shiki ukutuane. Kotuane kata ene ke shiki iti. Iki ini kata koku no koko ata. Kata kono koto ane ke shiki iara kata ane. Atakana katane ke eki ashakarokotu. Turukutuane kene ekea akatane kashaka arakotu. Kutuane ke eki ana kete eki eti. Eki eti ana kashakatana kokutu nuku ukuata. Kutuana kate kene kete kearakotu. Kutuana kashakene kete kiti ata ene ke etiaro. Etoro kutuane ke etshiki ana. at the end here, there is an extra invitation to joining, okay, I see now, the Pleiadian light language transmissions that I've been doing this month on acoustic health that are aligning with the highest blueprint of your strength of will, your well-being and harmony. And tomorrow, the 18th, we're doing love and compassion. These transmissions are actually helping you to align with very high-level core alignments that help you align with who you are at a very, very deep level. And these can be repeated at any time that you need to feel like you have that support through that realigned frequency, just as a deep meditation reminds you to come back to your center point and not to fall into these other resonances that are not truly where you're at, right? These 3 transmissions really help with the transforming energy of this month and this new wave that's coming in. So again, I will post the link for that below. And you can download those if you feel called to do that. Okay, Okay, good. Wonderful. All right. I'm going to do the longer transmission, the 30-minute extended transmission for this new moon. So if you would also like to download that, I will place a description for that and the link for that below. All right. And all of these energies are also really connecting us with the equinox that is coming on the 22nd. And I'm going to offer a live equinox light language session to align with the equinox portal gateway. And I will post the link for that below as well. So if you want to sign up for that live, and then there's also going to be the replay, I will post the link for that below. There are a bunch of Akashic Enlightenment classes coming up to support this new energy coming in. I'm offering these as intensives on the weekends. So those of you that are working during the week and would rather do this on the weekend, these are going to be for you. If you have a very tight schedule and you would prefer one-on-one, that is also an option, and you can sign up for that on my website. So Akashic Enlightenment Level 1 is going to be the last weekend of September here, the 24th and 25th. So if you have not taken it yet, go ahead and jump on board. We're going to teach you how to use the Akashic Enlightenment Gateway Prayer and get you into the initial alignments of your ascension path, learning to connect with past lives, learning to understand soul contracts and relationships. All right. And then there's also the divine love class that helps you really align with truest and highest divine love and learning an altered version of the Akashic Enlightenment prayer that is used for doing healing work on yourself or others. And then level 2 will be at the beginning of October, and this is where we really get into doing deeper work on dismantling core wounds, doing some deeper, more advanced healing techniques with or healing protocols with the healing prayer. All right, and then learning how to really work in your own Akashic Enlightenment. Okay, how to do the best questions, get the best answers, and go through all of that. All right, and both of these levels really help you to align with and stay in more of a 5th dimensional resonance, consciousness, density. All right, as level 3 then starts to get up into the 6th density, because we do a lot of light language attunements for the Elohim light keepers, basically seeding you with high frequency codes that then you pass on to others, either just by contact with them or through any healing modality that you do. So we're working with Akashic Enlightenment in level 3. We're still doing Akashic Enlightenment work of asking questions and receiving the answers for energy alignment. And then I will also be doing light language transmissions as the initial initiation attunements into the Elohim light keepers. And then levels 4 through 8 of Akashic Enlightenment take you into purely being an Elohim light keeper, and they are different levels of encodings, bringing you up to 7th density frequencies and carrying these frequencies as the seeder that you came here to be, in joining and seeding this new earth. So, if you feel called to this, go ahead and sign up. The links for those courses will be below in the description box. Also, just a reminder that all of these light language transmissions are available on Patreon if you would like them to just be automatically delivered to you instead of downloading the monthlies. And the other reminder that my second book, Origins of Humanity and Ways of Esotericism, is now available on Amazon and Kindle, as well as a paperback. And this does go over the Akashic Enlightenment Level 2 work. So if you want to take a look at what that is like, you can do it that way. It's very different when you read it in a book versus doing it in a class. Okay, the book is a good introduction and helps you get used to working with everything, and then doing the classes, it really brings you into a stronger level of being attuned to higher frequencies. Okay, the second book also contains a lot of channeled material that I don't really give out in level 2. Okay, and this is channeled material from the Elohim, just helping to assist you, moving you into this high resonance, 5th density consciousness awareness. All right. I'm still integrating everything from Mount Shasta, but I will have some new energy work to present to you that is from the Aqualorians. So that will be what is coming up next month, and I'll have more information about that at that time. All right, I hope you're all doing well on your journeys. I know there's been a lot going on, and things are accelerating and ramping up this month and through this fall season. If you feel like you need any personal assistance, I do the personal Shamanic Akashic record readings or the Akashic Aura light language attunements, which are personal light language sessions that help you align with your light language frequencies and abilities. And I also do the Asian medicine, which if your body's going through a lot of changes, the Chinese herbal medicine I can do in Skype sessions and send to you anywhere in the United States. If you live locally, I also do the in-person body treatments. So if you feel called to any of that, you can sign up for that on my website. Okay. I think that's all we have for now. I know there's a lot going on. I hope you're all doing well on your path and really listening to the guidance that you get and going with that. And I know that we're all being pushed to go into not playing it small, as they said in the transmission. So really support and nurture yourself to get through that and to release any fears that you need to release. There may be like crying or upset emotions or anger as you go through that releasing. That's totally normal, right? It has to come out. We have to release that and how we're embodying that as we're clearing it from our higher karmic levels and spiritual planes. Our emotional body then clears out and dumps out. All right. Sending you all so much love and so much light. I look forward to connecting with you in person or in one of the classes. Otherwise, I will connect with you at the next moon. Bye for now.